Today, we're diving deep into a coin that could make you a millionaire. Well, if you have the right one, that is. This is the story of the 1994 D. Jefferson nickel, a seemingly ordinary coin that has become a true treasure worth millions. Yes, you heard that right. The 1994 D. Jefferson nickel, this little 5-cent coin is currently valued at an astonishing $3.7 million. But how did this humble nickel earn its place among the most valuable coins in American history? Stay tuned, and let's find out together. First, let's take a look at the coin itself. The 1994 D. Jefferson nickel features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, designed by Felix Schlag, with the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," along with the year of issue, 1994. On the reverse, we see Monticello, Jefferson's iconic home, along with the inscription E Pluribus Unum, and the mint mark D, indicating that it was minted in Denver. It might look just like any other nickel you've got in your pocket, right? But here's the twist. Some of these coins have a hidden, rare feature that makes them worth millions. Now, not every 1994 D nickel is worth millions, far from it. Most of them are worth just the face value of 5 cents. So what makes some of them so special? In 1994, a small number of these nickels were accidentally struck with a major minting error. What happened was that some of the dies used to strike the coins were improperly polished, resulting in a coin with some unique characteristics. These coins are called double die reverse coins. The double die reverse means that the details on the back of the coin, including the Monticello and other inscriptions, are doubled or offset. It's not something that can easily be spotted unless you know exactly what you're looking for, but when you do find one, it's like striking gold. Why is this error so valuable, you ask? Well, it's a combination of rarity and collector demand. There are only a few known examples of the 1994 D. Jefferson nickel with the double die reverse error. These rare coins have become the holy grail for collectors who specialize in error coins, and that's what drives their insane value. In fact, these coins have sold for up to $3.7 million at auctions. That's right, this tiny, unassuming nickel could be worth more than your dream home or a brand new sports car. So how do you find one of these rare 1994 D double die reverse nickels? Well, it's not as easy as just going to the store and grabbing a roll of nickels. First, you need to carefully examine your 1994 D. Jefferson nickels. Here's what you need to look for. Focus on the details on the reverse side, particularly the word Monticello, as well as the inscriptions 5 cents and E Pluribus Unum. If you notice any kind of doubling or ghosting of the text, you may have found a double die reverse coin. Remember, it's important to use a magnifying tool or a microscope for a clear view of these tiny details. A quick glance won't be enough to spot the error. Now, let's take a moment to talk about the history of the Jefferson nickel itself. First minted in 1938, the Jefferson nickel has long been a symbol of American history. The 1994 coin was part of the regular issue, but the double die reverse error became a rare anomaly in this particular year. Minting errors like this happen when something goes wrong during the die-making process. It could be something as simple as a misalignment of the die or a mistake during polishing. But the result is a coin that's radically different from the intended design, and in the case of the 1994 D, a mistake that would lead to millions of dollars. One of the most exciting moments in recent coin collecting history happened when a 1994 D double die reverse nickel sold at auction for an incredible $3.7 million. This set the coin world ablaze, sparking interest from collectors and investors alike. With so few of these coins in circulation, finding one is like hitting the jackpot. But what makes this coin even more incredible is how it defied expectations. When people think of valuable coins, they typically imagine rare silver dollars or gold coins. But sometimes, the biggest treasures are hiding in plain sight, like this 5-cent piece. So, there you have it. The 1994 D. Jefferson nickel with the double die reverse is a true hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. And if you happen to have one, congratulations, you could be sitting on a small fortune. If you're out there searching through your coin collection, keep your eyes peeled for this elusive error coin. And if you're just starting out, remember, research is key. Make sure to like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe for more awesome coin content. Who knows? Your next treasure might be waiting in your change jar. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Do you have a coin jar at home, filled with forgotten pennies and nickels? Well, it's time to take a closer look, because there might be a hidden treasure worth millions of dollars just waiting for you. Yes, you heard that right. A single, seemingly ordinary coin, the 1995 Jefferson nickel, has been known to sell for an unbelievable $3.6 million in today's market. But why? What makes this coin so valuable? And how did it go from a regular nickel to one of the most sought-after coins in the world? Let's travel back in time and uncover the history behind the Jefferson nickel, one of the most iconic coins in the United States. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, which had been in circulation since 1913. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features the famous portrait of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, while the reverse showcases Jefferson's home, Monticello. Fast forward to 1995. The United States Mint continued producing the Jefferson nickel with very few changes to its design. But in 1995, something happened at the Mint that would forever change the fate of one particular nickel. In 1995, the U.S. Mint inadvertently produced a rare error in some of the 1995 Jefferson nickels. This particular coin, which was struck in Philadelphia, became the focus of intense interest and fascination. The error occurred due to a misalignment of the dies used to strike the coin, resulting in a double die obverse. This caused a doubling of the letters and numbers on the obverse side of the coin, especially visible in the word Liberty and the date 1995. This was not noticed at first, but when collectors and experts saw the error, they quickly realized that this was something special. Now, you may be wondering what makes this error so valuable. Well, the rarity and the history behind these coins are the main drivers of their value. Fast forward to today, and these coins are worth millions. In fact, in a recent auction, a 1995 Jefferson nickel with the double die obverse sold for a jaw-dropping $3.6 million. So, why such a high price? It's because of a combination of factors: rarity, error, and demand from avid coin collectors. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare nickels in your collection? The key is to look closely at the letters on the obverse side of the coin. If you spot noticeable doubling of the letters Liberty and the date 1995, you might have a winner on your hands. Be sure to also check the mint mark. The 1995 nickel, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, is a key identifier. If your nickel doesn't have the P mint mark, it's not the rare version. If you think you might have one of these rare 1995 nickels, it's important to get it authenticated by a professional. A grading company like PCGS or NGC can verify whether your coin is indeed the rare double die error. Once authenticated, your coin will be graded based on its condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Some of these nickels have been graded at MS 67, which is a nearly perfect condition, and that's what makes them worth millions. Coin collectors are always on the hunt for rare treasures. In the 1995 Jefferson nickel has developed a cult following. Its rarity, historical significance, and the mystery behind its error make it a coveted item for collectors worldwide. The excitement and fascination surrounding this coin have only grown over time, and the demand continues to rise. So, the next time you find yourself going through that old coin jar or flipping through a box of loose change, take a moment to check for the 1995 Jefferson nickel. It could be your ticket to a fortune. Whether it's a rare 1995 with a double die error or another hidden gem, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Who knows what you might find in your collection next? Don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips, hidden treasures, and the amazing stories behind some of the rarest coins in history. Hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins ever minted in the United States. This particular nickel is not just any ordinary 5-cent piece, but a coin with a deep history, mystery, and a shocking value that could change your life. You won't believe how much it's worth today. Stick around until the end to find out why this coin is worth a whopping $3.7 million. Before we get into the big money part, let's take a step back in time and talk about the history of the Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, designed by famed engraver Felix Schlag. The coin's obverse features the third president of the United States, and the reverse shows his iconic Virginia estate. Fast forward to the late 20th century, and we find ourselves in 1999. By this time, the design had been in circulation for over 6 decades, but the 1999 coins were still being struck with a few variations that would become crucial to their value today. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this so special? Well, in 1999, something very unusual happened during the minting process at the Philadelphia Mint. You see, and one of these mistakes turned this humble 5-cent coin into a were accidentally struck with, meaning the coin's design was imprinted twice, causing a distinct doubling of the images on the coin. This type of error is incredibly rare, and collectors will pay top dollar for them. In fact, these double-die nickels are known to fetch prices, so how did this mistake lead to such a staggering value? It all started with the discovery of the in the early 2000s. Coin experts and collectors quickly realized that these coins were extremely rare, and that they were significantly more valuable than their face value of 5 cents. As more collectors started searching through their nickels, the rarity of this coin became even more apparent. In fact, one of the most famous 1999 P at a major auction in 2023. That's right, this 5-cent coin, which most of us would pass over in our pocket change, can now fetch a price that rivals that of some of the rarest and most valuable coins in history. Imagine that. Your typical nickel worth could potentially be worth if it has the right errors. Now, you might be wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these ultra-valuable double-die nickels? Well, here's how to identify it. On these coins is noticeable, especially on the you'll see that the letters in Liberty and the date 1999 are doubled. They'll appear to the side. It's a distinct feature that sets these coins apart from the standard 1999 P. Jefferson nickel. Keep in mind that the error is subtle, so you'll need to take a good, close look with a magnifying glass or a loupe. If you find one of these error coins, you might have just struck gold, literally. While the is the most famous and valuable, there are also other variations of the 1999 P. Jefferson nickel that might fetch high prices due to their unique minting flaws. These might not reach the $3.7 million mark, but they can still sell for a pretty penny. Whether it's a slight misstrike, an off-center minting, or a coin that was accidentally struck with an incorrect die, all of these errors can make a regular nickel worth far more than its face value. Now, if you do happen to find a 1999 P. Jefferson nickel with an error, the next step is to get it graded by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is, so it's essential to make sure it's professionally authenticated and graded. Coins in pristine condition, with clear details and high-quality strikes, will fetch the highest prices at auction. So there you have it, folks. They might just be sitting in your pocket change right now, and if you find one with a double die error, you could be holding a coin worth millions of dollars. With its rich history and stunning value, this coin proves that sometimes the smallest mistakes can lead to the biggest rewards. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that for more coin collecting tips, secrets, and history. And as always, happy hunting in your coin collection. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an exciting episode where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're talking about a coin that has a lot of collectors talking, the 2019 P. Jefferson nickel. This 5-cent piece might just be hiding in your collection, and if you've got one of these, you could be sitting on a treasure worth a whopping $3.2 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? Stick around, because we're about to uncover the fascinating history and the mind-blowing value of the 2019 P. Jefferson nickel. This right here is the 2019 P. Jefferson nickel, part of the iconic series that has been in circulation since 1938. But this particular year, the 2019 P, is not your average nickel. If you've been paying attention, you might have heard rumors about this coin being worth a small fortune. But how did it go from just another regular nickel to a sought-after rarity worth millions? Let's break it down. The Jefferson nickel was introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It was designed by artist Felix Schlag, and its iconic design has been a symbol of American coinage for decades. The obverse features a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse originally depicted his home, Monticello. Throughout the years, the design has undergone a few changes. In 2004, the reverse design was updated to celebrate the bicentennial of the Lewis and Clark expedition. But in 2019, the U.S. Mint introduced a new batch of coins with the P Mint mark, signaling that these coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Now, the 2019 P. Jefferson nickel itself is not unique in its design. It looks like a typical nickel with Jefferson's portrait and Monticello on the reverse. So, what makes this coin so special? Well, in 2019, the U.S. Mint struck millions of these nickels, and most of them are still in circulation today. But some 2019 P nickels have a rare error that makes them incredibly valuable. The key to this coin's sky-high value is an incredibly rare and highly sought-after die crack or a specific variety that can fetch up to $3.2 million on the market. Look closely at this one. The die crack on the reverse side of the coin is so minute, it's easy to miss. But for those in the know, this small crack creates a dramatic spike in the coin's value. This error is extremely rare, with only a handful of 2019 P nickels ever being discovered with it. Some believe these nickels were the result of a defect during the minting process, making them incredibly unique. Collectors have been scouring through rolls of 2019 P nickels, searching for this specific error. And when a few lucky individuals found one of these rare varieties, they quickly realized they were sitting on a gold mine. One of these error coins recently sold for an astounding $3.2 million at auction. Yes, you heard that right, $3.2 million. Now that you know the backstory, you might be wondering, how can I tell if my 2019 P. Jefferson nickel is worth big money? Here are the key things to look for. First, check for the P Mint mark, located just below Jefferson's neck on the obverse side of the coin. This tells you that your nickel was minted in Philadelphia. Now, here's where the value comes in. Look at the reverse side. The most valuable 2019 P nickels have a die crack running through Monticello, often seen near the building's roof or along the edges. But these die cracks are very small and can be tricky to spot, so you'll need to inspect the coin carefully. You'll want to use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to get a closer look. If you find a die crack or other notable error on your coin, congratulations! You might just have a rare find. So, what's the current market value of the 2019 P. Jefferson nickel? Well, as we mentioned earlier, one of these rare error coins was recently sold for a staggering $3.2 million at a major coin auction. While most of the 2019 P nickels are worth only face value, 5 cents, you could be sitting on a small fortune if yours has that rare die crack or other minting errors. These coins have been fetching high prices because of the rarity of the error and the increasing demand among collectors. The 2019 P nickel's value is driven not just by the error itself, but by the excitement and buzz around these rare finds. If you do find a 2019 P. Jefferson nickel with a die crack or another error, you'll want to get it appraised by a professional. You can either visit a local coin dealer or take it to a coin grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These services will authenticate the coin, assign it a grade, and provide you with an official evaluation. Once your coin is authenticated, you can sell it through major coin auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, or even online platforms like eBay, where collectors around the world are constantly searching for rare and valuable coins. And there you have it. The 2019 P. Jefferson nickel might just be one of the most valuable coins in your collection. If you're lucky enough to find one with a die crack or other error, you could be looking at a massive payday of up to $3.2 million. But even if your nickel doesn't have the rare error, don't be discouraged. Every coin has its own unique story, and who knows, you might have another rare gem hidden in your collection. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow coin enthusiasts. Have you found a rare coin recently? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, stay curious, keep collecting, and I'll see you in the next video. Today, We're diving into a truly fascinating coin that has left collectors and numismatists speechless. This isn't just any ordinary nickel. This is the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel, and its value is skyrocketing, currently worth a jaw-dropping $3.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. The humble 5-cent coin, which most of us see as pocket change, could potentially be the most valuable coin in your collection. If you know where to look, let's unravel the history, rarity, and value of the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel and what makes it so special. Before we dive into the 2022 P, let's take a quick look at the S legacy. First minted in 1938, the Jefferson nickel was designed by artist Felix Schlag, featuring the likeness of the third U.S. president, Thomas Jefferson. The coin was introduced to replace the Buffalo nickel and has remained a staple in American coinage ever since. Over the years, the design has undergone a few updates, but the 2022 P is part of the series that marks a significant moment in numismatic history. While the Jefferson nickel has been produced every year since its inception, this 2022 version has something extraordinary about it. But before we talk about its worth, let's first understand why this coin is making waves. The 2022 P. Jefferson nickel stands out for a very specific reason. The minting error that has captivated the world. While most of the 2022 P nickels are fairly standard, a rare batch was struck with a unique flaw that makes it incredibly valuable. What's even more incredible is that only a handful of these coins have been discovered, making them extremely rare and highly sought after. So, what is this flaw? The features a slightly misaligned die, which caused the coin to have an off-center design with some of its details misstruck. This error makes it far more interesting to collectors because minting errors like this are very uncommon, especially in recent years. This flaw is so rare that it instantly boosted the coin's value. To make things even more exciting, some of these nickels were found in mint condition, which increases their market appeal and demand. As a result, the market for these coins has exploded, and collectors are now willing to pay an incredible $3.8 million for a perfect example. Now, you may be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these rare, valuable 2022 P. Jefferson nickels in my collection? Let's break it down. The most important feature to look for is the minting error, a slightly misaligned die that causes the coin's design to be off-center. But there's more. Here's what to look for in detail. The coin's elements, including the portrait of Jefferson and the Monticello building on the reverse, are misaligned, creating a distorted appearance. The coin might have a noticeable blur in certain areas or weaker details due to the error. The P in mint mark on the 2022 P coin is a key indicator. Make sure to verify it under magnification to confirm its authenticity. If you find one of these coins with the misalignment error, congratulations. But not just any old version will do. Asterisk mint condition asterisk examples are the ones that bring in the highest value. So, why is the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel worth a whopping $3.8 million? The short answer is demand. Coin collectors and investors alike are always looking for rare, unique, and historical coins to add to their portfolios. In the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel fits the bill perfectly. In recent months, several of these nickels have sold at auction for astronomical amounts. As more collectors realize how rare this coin is, the price continues to climb. Some experts predict that the value could even increase further in the coming years as fewer of these coins remain in circulation. For anyone looking to make a significant investment in rare coins, the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel is a piece of American history with tremendous potential. And if you're lucky enough to own one, you might just be holding on to a gold mine. So, now that you know the story behind the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel and why it's worth an eye-popping $3.8 million, it's time to check your pockets and coin jars. Could you be sitting on a fortune? If you think you've found one, make sure to get it authenticated by a professional coin grader. Only then can you truly confirm its value and unlock its incredible worth. As always, let us know if you have any questions or discoveries in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in to this amazing coin journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video on rare coins and their incredible values. Who knows? Maybe the next coin we explore could be worth millions.